Hi everyone, welcome to Timeout Tuesday for 16th of December. Not many days to Christmas now, is there? Well, we are continuing with the 12 days of crafting advent calendar today. And today we're doing, almost finished, days 9 and 10. Okay, I think it's getting more of a challenge as I go through. So day 9, day 10. And I've already taken them out, so let me show you what we've got. Right. Day 9, we had, and just let me pull this out. This is what day 9 was. It was some little cards. Let me see. So we had some cards and some die cuts as well. So I've used some of these. You can see very similar things to what the DSP is, maybe a few different. And the other side, they're double-sided, these ones. Okay, so you got that side, that side, that side. That was, I have to use that side because I've cut it. That one's pretty too. Wish you were here. And I've got two of those that I've used. And then we've got these lovely die cuts. So that's one of them. I'll pull them all out and just show you. So, oh, I've used some of these as well. Little heart, some leaves, a cute little birdie, another square, a bow, a strawberry, some more flowers, a cupcake, another die cut, and then a sort of a label and that one. So that is what we have, and I have a few that I'm going to use. Let me put these back in the bag, partly because I don't want to lose them all over the table. Okay, let's get started. So today, when I opened them, I went, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? And I thought and I thought and I thought, what can I do with that size? So first thing I did was I made this card up. This would make a great maiden's birthday card, actually. And what I used was some Shy Shamrock white and navy. And I just cut like banners. I used actually this that is retired, this Banners Pick a Punch to do the bottoms, but you can use just your scissors. So I wanted to use DSP that way as well. So I made this one up first of all, and I thought, well, since I'm making something up, I may as well make it so that I could actually use it. So what I've done is I've got my base, I've got a piece of exposed brick, white, and then I've got these. So let's put that one together with the DSP. So here we go. Pop that over there. So I'm going to use Misty Moonlight and cloud cover. Yeah, but let me put this on, and I should welcome my friends. I had a Christmas card from someone this week, and I believe she watches me in Ireland. Thank you, Meredith, for doing that. I appreciate that very much. Now, this here is the cloud cover, and it's going to go on like that. Now, I haven't done anything with it. I probably should have embossed it, but maybe I can get my trusty man to do that. If you can find my garden gathered leaves and see if you can emboss that. It's probably, or even just that will do. Here, I'll put it in for you. And then you just need the grey one on top. And hopefully that should work. Put in the other way around. No, with the like that, and then put that on top and put it in the other side. He's so good. And we'll see what happens here. You don't need to, it'll be fine if you just go through. Yeah. Thank you, my darling. I'm teaching him how to do this. So is my exposed brick. I would have used gathered leaves, but this is fine. Actually, this is quite nice on this. So what I'm going to do is I'll make this up. So this is day 9. You can see I've made my little label and everything. So I've got 3 pieces of the DSP, the small cards that we had. So you can see the ones I've cut off. That one, and this one. I thought that was rather nice. But what I've done is I've actually embossed this with the gathered leaves. You can probably just see it. Okay, so I'm going to place these on the cloud cover. And I just want to make sure they're all the same length because that is sort of important. Let's check and see. Looks like that one might be the shortest. What I actually noticed is when you emboss something, sometimes it stretches it a little bit. So that's what has happened, that one that I embossed. And I'm just going to take a little bit more off the bottom. Okay, so let's put these on here. I want that one in the middle. I'm going to put these 2, one on either side. And like that. Okay, so the trick with this is to put your side ones on first. So let's do that. Put this one on. I just want it right there. I'll put the other one on the other side because I want to center it as well. That's about right, I think. Looks pretty good. And then let's do this one. Fairly simple card, really. I think there's a bit of an optical illusion going on because the stripes are going down. It looks longer, but it isn't. Isn't that incredible how that happens? Right. Let's pop it on the card. So I'm going to pop that there. Then I've got, let's move my day 9 over there. 50 wishes, which I've already stamped in Secret Sea with white. I don't know what I said that was, but it is Secret Sea. Okay, now I have dimensionals here. Here we go. Let's put some on the back of this because I want to raise it up a little bit. Here we go. There. There we go. And one more. So I'll put 6 across that. And pop the backs of the dimensionals up here and just off camera. That's 2, 2. I need inspiration for dinner tonight. So I do tonight. I'm tired cooking. I think I'm out of sync. Okay, so that's that. Now I haven't finished yet because I thought I might add some of the shaker elements from what was it? I can never remember what week it was as we get on. Shaker elements was, got them all written down now. Day 3. Okay, so I'm going to get some of the bigger ones out of this. There are sort of two sizes in it. Whoops, there we go. I got a few that I didn't want. There's one under the computer. That's okay. That should do. Let's pop these away. You might notice I've changed my paper today. Been very, very busy. Oh, and yes, I did bring glue dots over, I'm sure. I can't find them. Just give me 1 second and I'll grab them off the table. There they are. I thought I'd brought them over, but I hadn't. Okay. Now my plan to this is to, I've got 3 on this here, which is what I need. Turn this over, put it on the flat side, pop it on the card, get another one. I might make this one a little smaller because that feels a little bit too big. Ah, stuck to my finger. And I'm just going to randomly put them on. So there's a little one there as well. One there. Don't really want the glue just to show. There we go. Might be better. And I might actually put these, we might end up with 5 on this. Let's put that one there. Push that glue in underneath it. It's better. And I might add another one to that. So that's used up. Gosh, I've gone through yesterday. I used 3 refills and the projects I was doing yesterday of I was making some Christmas presents and quite seriously kept running out of glue refills. So there's one. Okay, that's just another version of this. As you can see, very similar. I've added a few more gems to that one, but that's my first one. I've got a second one for this, and what I've done with this one is I've used Pretty in Pink. Okay, well actually, no I haven't. Yes I have. Okay, so this is one of the DSP Reason More, and I've actually embossed this in, what do we call it? Beautiful Patterns or something it's called, I believe. Yeah, Beautiful Pattern embossing folder. And I think it's an online one from memory. And if you can see, you'll probably see it better on the embossing folder. It's got like little dots and so on it. So then I've used the damask embossing for one for this on white, and then I've used a little bit of dauber with Pretty in Pink, and then just a blending brush. My plan to do it is to put that like that. I'll show you what I'm going to do. That's going to go up there. That's going to go like that. Then I've got one of the pretty little pink bows, and I think I'm going to put, actually I'm going to do it the other way around. I think we will put this one at the bottom, this one over the top, like so. And then I've got my little bow, which I can, no, I don't want that. Work out what I want here. That, I think, is what I want, because the bow shows up quite well on the pink. Okay, like that. So let's put this together. Right. So I'm going to do this one. That's a lovely side too. Well, Okay, that on. It's not straight. When do you hit it when you don't get it straight? That's better. Now, let's put this sort of annoyed me because the bows don't go and the butterflies go all randomly. So I ended up thinking it doesn't really matter which way you put them, but I think I'm just going to put that on with that, like that. Okay, now going to get a couple of dimensionals for this. Find where I put them. Put them in the back of the bow. I'm going to actually put some on the bottom as well, on the bottom of the bow. So I've actually got 4 on it. So let's have a look and see what we can do with this. Pink's not a colour that I use a lot, but I'm going to pop that up there. Okay. Now I've got some of the twine from last week, was it? I don't know, the week before. Let me have a look. Oh, I don't remember what week it was. Twine. Where are you? Oh, can't find them now. Twine was week. I can't remember what week it was. Oh, week day 8. Day 8. Okay. So let's put this around. I'm just going to wrap it round the card. I don't know how many times I'll wrap it round yet. That should do. 4 or 5. Tie it off in a knot. And got my little puppy lying here beside me. There we go. Make a bow. Doesn't like to be too far away. Okay. Let's pull that one down a little bit too. And it's going to cut those. Okay, now I've got a thinking of you. And I'm just going to put that on top with some dimensionals. You can see I had a few false starts with stamping and Pretty in Pink. Now take the backs off. And pop it on the card. I might move that over just a teeny bit that way. And I'll pop that on there. Not finished yet, but let's move those up a bit. Okay. Now I'm going to place this on the base. Oh, found a little flower as well. I might put that down there, actually. I'll just put a bit of tape on it. I just got glue on my... Right, let's put this on. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to go for these gems again. Why not? Let's see if I can get a few out. Isn't it funny when you're looking for the right size? Okay, all the small ones. There we go. Now, Where are my glue dots? Here we go. So I'm going to just randomly put about 3 of these on this. That's the right side. So it's stuck to my finger. Put one up there. I thought these would be nice on it because of the yellow on the butterfly. And there's another one. Put one there. Get that glue in behind it. Come on, off you come. And one more. And let's roll it up a little bit. Right. It doesn't get. Okay. And we shall put it on there. And that's my other card. So those are the 2 cards I did for day 9. Okay. Quite like them actually, just a bit different. Let's pop these back in. Just dampening my fingers so that I can pick several of them up at once. There we go. And I'm going to seal that up. Now, you probably know that shaker cards are not, and shaker elements are not my favorite. Let's have a look at what was in day 9, day 10. Okay. I got more shaker elements. These ones are actually really pretty. They're little gold flowers, hearts, stars, sequins, just lots of really cute things. So let's see. I've pre-prepared one just to show you what we're going to do. This here, you can see. And I'll put a window sheet and then the shakers in it. And I've used some of the die cuts from week 9. So week 10, day 10, sorry, keep saying week 10. Okay, so the only thing I need to do is put the insert on this, and it's a good idea to do it now when I remember, because I will probably put it away and then go, oh, didn't put an insert in it. So this is on Pretty in Pink, this one, and that is the DSP from day 2. And the sentiment from the stamp set. Okay, so let's pop that up there. And we're going to make another one. Now I've semi-prepared it beforehand, partly because I'm going to show you what I did. I got a piece of white cardstock, which I used with, what I did was I cut out 3 windows with the dies from week, was it week? Day 7, okay? And when you do that, don't put your foam strips on immediately, okay? Cut out the window shapes, and I actually used a pencil line to try and give me some sort of even, and just seeing with the pencil, the rubber's in here. In America, they call them erasers. But it's just, the pencil line is so light that you hardly see it. But what I've done, then I've turned it over, and I've put a piece of window sheet on it. Do that first, because I didn't, and it was a bit of a mess. Okay, now once you've done that, this is actually fairly straightforward to do. I've got some of these foam strips, and I've put them on the card. So I've left enough space so that when you turn it over, you can't see them. So let's put this together. So I've got that. This is the paper I'm going to use, and I'm going to use daffodil yellow. But let's put these in first. Let me check which. That's the bottom of the card here. So left more space at the bottom. Open these up. They're in sort of pale pinks, gold. Just there's even a little butterfly in there. How cute is that? put a few more in there. And maybe one more in there. Okay. So I've got one stuck to my finger that's refusing to come off. I'm going to close those up because I do not relish the fact of having to pick those up. Okay, now all I'm going to do is to take the top strip off the sticky and leave the sticky foam strip. And this is why I did this earlier, because it's just easier. Okay. And you need about 2 foam strips for this, 2 full ones to make this card. This one I pieced together. And let me try and get that off. There we go. I don't want to move them. I really don't want to do that. That's better. And the last one. And this is actually one of the corner pieces of the foam strips. Okay. Now, all I'm going to do is to place, now that I've taken all the backing off, just place this on top like that. Turn it over. And that's that part of the card made. Okay. So now I'm going to pop this on the card. So I need my foam strips again because I want to put it along the edge here. And a little bit up here. And I might get another one. Don't know if I can get any along the edge on the other side. Let me see. I can take a little bit off that. So it'll make it easier for me to actually put the foam strip on. Yeah, that's good. Still covers the front, but just a little bit there. And I'll do the same on this side. I'll take a little strip off. I should have probably made it a little tiny little bit smaller than I did. That's okay. See? Nothing's lost. And that's going to go there. And because it's sticking to the window sheet, you can actually peel it off, which is quite an advantage of, because once you stick this foam strip down, it doesn't come off. Does not come off without ripping your paper. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take all the paper off so that I'm left with a sticky. And I don't think I need any sticky in the middle. Turn this over, make sure I've got it the right way around. Pop it on my card like that. Okay, now I've got my birthday wishes, and I've actually embossed this in gold, and I'm going to put it on next with some dimensionals. So I'll put one there, one up there, one there, one there, and one down there. Okay, let's take the backs off. I'm going to put it right across the bottom. Just shows you, I really wanted to try and use some of the other things that we had for the advent calendar as well. So that's going to go on like that. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Then I've got one of the die cut butterflies, which I'm going to put up there. And I've got a little yellow flower, which I will pop down there. But I think I want to put this on a dimensional. Up here. And I might put a dimensional down the bottom. I've got a reason for that, because with the sentiment sitting up a bit, like that. And this one, I think I'm just going to put some tape across the top. Just a teeny little bit of tape. Okay, it doesn't need to be the whole way across, but just so that's like that. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of life to my butterfly. Just a little bit of wink of Stella to give it a bit of a spark. I might even do that to the yellow flowers as well. Okay, and that's my card. I'm not even going to add anything more to it. I could add some of those gold dots to it, but I actually think that that is perfectly fine. So that is day 10. Let's pop those down there. Day 10. Let's look at the day 9 ones. Okay, so we've got that one. And we have that one. And day 9. So you can see that I've got day 9 using these. Day 10 using the shaker elements. And actually, you know what? The shaker elements kind of growing on me. I think um, I prefer doing it on squares and circles, I think, but that's it. So, yeah, so this was day 9 and 10. So we've got 2 days left, and next week will be our last week before Christmas. So I'm going to use 11 and 12 those weeks. I've had a little sneak peek, and I am really flummoxed over this next one. But I'm not going to tell you what it is because I haven't decided what I'm going to do next. One of them's fine. One of them I'm not sure. But I've got a couple of ideas. Right. So there you go. That's our Advent calendar week, day 9 and day 10. I keep saying week today. Day 9 and day 10. I hope you've enjoyed watching this and that you have enjoyed looking at the cards as well. Okay, I will see you next week. Bye, everyone.